Now it's live. All right. Back on my YouTube. There we go. All right, we're back. We're back. Okay. Anything else I need to check? I think that's it. So last time we cut and painted corrugated stuff. Ducky, you weren't here last time. Where's that bottle? So this came with another bottle for paint. Remember on the ramen, it was a stain. So I mixed that with water and stained the wood. But this one came with exactly the same bottle that the stain came in. But turns out it was acrylic and I didn't know any better. So I mixed it with water and it was very pasty. I should have known. It's like, oh, it's very pasty. It's so different. I poured in half the bottle into the water, mixed it, and tried to paint this. And I was just wetting the cardboard. Turns out it's meant to be just straight on, put it on the brush and start painting like a regular paint. It wasn't stained. It's my dumb brain predetermined to stain it. Yeah. Should be fully dry now. This be for later. These as well. I don't know where to put all these stuff. And then couldn't find my wife's wood glue. It's the same wood glue that she lent me when I put together the Korean traditional house. The only thing I can find from her workstation is this. A school glue, Elmer's school glue. I googled it and they say it should work for crafts, even in wood, as long as it's not a proper woodworking joint. It's going to be load bearing. I mean, if you know, let me know if it's going to work or not. But right now, this is the only thing I can find. I couldn't find her actual wood glue. Well, she has a proper wood glue, big bottle, but it seemed like too heavy duty for what I need. But we'll see. If it doesn't work out, I'll just try again when she gives me the glue. Need a manual. Now I should glue on the roof to the wood. Glue the same kind of glue as Elmer's glue. What are the Elmer's type down? Oh. So this should be fine then for this type of stuff. Light duty. Which wood do I need again? I need to sort this out again. As I said last time, I envy people with dedicated space for their hobby, where they can just leave and resume whatever they're doing. So, somewhere between these two. And likely this, but we'll double check. So, roof. What? Side wall, back wall, baseboard, D roof. Seventy, 80, 77, 45, 45 by 80 by 2.5. Almost. This is it. By the way, the instructions on this is not as translation friendly as the ramen. It's very much a good luck foreigners type of manual. Glue the thin parts as shown. Now we're doing the one on the left first. Does it matter which side? It's exactly the same. I should put glue on the wood and then press it like this. And I think I'm meant to cut the excess. I don't know though if I should cut the excess on the sides or only on one end. Because on the photo, on the sample photo, it's sticking out. So do I leave it? There's some instructions I remember reading. We're meant to cut away the excess. Double check. Maybe it's not this. Where did I see that? I remember reading that multiple times. Maybe not. Maybe not on this one. This one is bent in different ways. And it's going to be like that. So I should not cut it. Maybe join together like a roof at the end though. Does it say? There's a wood on top. This? What? Like that? Like this? Yeah, there's a stick on the end. So maybe I am supposed. No. Hard to see here, but there's an excess. So maybe I should do it like this. Like that. Leave some excess on one end. And then there's gonna be. I wish I have a third hand. Something like that at the end. I mess this up, can I massage it at the end? All this. I have to see. Yeah, let's put on glue. Should I do a line or just dots? I should do a line, but I'm afraid it's gonna squeeze out. So I should glue with some margin to the outside line. Like that. I have not used glue since elementary school. Wait, is it open? Good enough. Do we have anything heavy? This is top tier craftsmanship right here. You're welcome for learning. Solra, what up? I finished Silk Song finally. Sweet release. Finally free. Can get back to or can get this started. So I finished it on stream 3 or 4 days ago, maybe 5 days. And then the night after, because I finished it, I think at 93%, and then I checked online with whatever the requirement is for 100%. So I did that. The only difficult part that I had to do is find that one missing silk. What's that silk thing to extend your silk spool? I was missing one out of 18, and I didn't know which one, so I had to check essentially all location. It's not sticking. I know. So I 100% it, and then the day after they released the trailer or announcement trailer for the DLC, which is nice. Same day as Dota 2 releasing a new hero. It's not sticking. So for night, so what else did I do? The silk thing, I was missing. Oh, just buying all the tools. I was missing like 2 red tools, 1 blue tool, 1 yellow tool. I just had to craft a couple of them and then buy a few of them and then find one, which I missed like a scenario. Apparently there's like a one tool where you're supposed to go into this room and you were gonna do an aim challenge. Then once you do that, you can get the tool. And I think you're supposed to do that in Act 1 because it's literally the second red tool per basing off the slot, and I didn't do that. I missed that. And by the time I get to that room, the room is devastated because of Act 3, whatever happened in Act 3. And whomever is supposed to be the NPC in that area is probably dead. So it was just laying there, free to take the tool. And I think I captured it on stream. I was doing some delivery. You know the two siblings bug that have you deliver stuff. I was doing that, and when I got to the area, there were like signs of the actual tool. This was way back in Act 2. And I had to ignore it because I was in the middle of the delivery. And by the time I tried to get back to it, the signs weren't there anymore. Oh, it's sticking. Cool. I thought to me how much you're overplaying. Kind of. Although I did enjoy the last boss a lot. So I defeated the last boss at 93%, and then after you 100% it, you have to go through the last boss again to, technically finish the game at 100%. So it still took me a few tries, but it was still fun. No, it's not sticking. Man. Do we just need more? Or what? Again, overall, still a good game. If you consider the price, it's a great game because $20. You get, for me, 60 hours of gameplay. But if you judge it, if I judge it without considering the price, it's a good game. If it was just 2 acts and all the good bosses were kept and the boring bosses or bad bosses or easy bosses were removed, would have been a great game. Because Act 3 didn't really push the story much. It was just a one twist and that's it. You're just chaining bosses. So it was more of like doing a very long fetch quest. But I'm looking forward to the DLC very much. I'll try again, this time with much more sticker glue. Why is it so hard to squeeze? Is that why we were so strong as kids? Did I do an X? Aiden's ending still considered true ending, but good got home ending is super interesting. Wait, are you talking about Silksong? Though we're sure it's not canon ending in Silksong exists. NPCs in Silksong exist and don't do anything. Yeah. And apparently, since I did some extra stuff, I got the ending with an extra scene. I don't want to spoil it for you in case you weren't aware of that. But it involves a very tedious backtracking, which I was lucky because I before I looked it up, I was halfway done, and I got lucky because you're supposed to do it in order, and I did three of them in order just from doing other quests. But the last couple ones within that quest, it would have been impossible for me to find out without looking it up. I see some spillage of glue. I'm gonna get some toothpick. Pick those out. I'll be back. Yeah, you're not gonna spoil it. Be right back. You can eat Elmer's glue, right? Am I remembering correctly? I don't know why that memory suddenly popped up. Back in the first grade or second grade, like I would rip out a tiny piece of paper and eat it just for show, just to show my classmates how crazy I am. Never tried Elmer's glue though, but I feel like I remember you can eat this. Yeah, safe, non-toxic. Even says safe, non-toxic, ideal for children. So children are supposed to eat this. Confirmed. Confirmed by my research. It's drying time. I don't want to start the second one until I can confirm This first one is can fully set. Now, my plan is to start Legend of Dragoon on Steam Deck because I plan on playing that during my travels in January, February. And then I'm hoping by the time I get back and by the time I finish Legend of Dragoon, Clair Obscure DLC. Wait, let me Google that. Because I remember knowing there's going to be a DLC, but after the Games Awards, I don't know if that was the DLC they announced or not. Is that actually it? Maybe that's actually it. I'm googling this Clear Obscure blah 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 DLC. Oh, maybe that's supposed to be it. Yeah, yeah, like during the Game Awards, they announced it and it's ready to be played. But I thought it would be a bigger DLC. But I don't see anything about the other DLC. Maybe that was the DLC. Are you secretly uh, a Valve employee, Solran? Can't finish anything with number three in it? Can only get up to Act 2. Did you also just watch book 1 and 2 of Avatar? Let's see. I mean, to be fair, book 2 is the best chapter. Like whenever I rewatch Hunter x Hunter, I always start at the Heavens Arena, the Tournament of Tower thing. So right when they introduced their power system, the Nen thing, and then my wife would stop at the Chimera Ant because she doesn't like that arc. It's too dark for her. Really, I see. So we're the opposite. I feel like that's when it picks up. And then for me, the best arc is the Chimera Ant. And then for my wife, it's the worst for her. What's happening to my music? Let me just restart. Actually, let's play some Legend of Dragoon tunes. Start with the menu music. Always a banger. Would have read it and would take paragraphs of watch next time. I don't recommend anyone reading the manga. It's more of a novel than a manga. I read it because I'm invested in it too deep into it now. All right, looks like it's holding up. So yeah, I just needed more. More. That Kylo Ren meme. More. Oh shoot. You read into the 300s? Oh, yeah. At least you got an out. You don't have to suffer through the all the hiatuses. Hiatusai? What's the plural of hiatus? I should glue further inside, given the spillage. You know the starting main character? Gone. I think it's officially 10 years now since he last appeared in the manga. I also read Hajime no Ippo, the boxing one. And I think his last match is also close to 10 years, or maybe more. I can't remember what happened first. Gone being AFK or Ippo's retirement. Well, I'm both lucky and unlucky with my choices of manga to read. I'm lucky because I truly enjoy them, but unlucky because there's a lot of suffering that comes with it. Hunter x Hunter with all the wait time, and then Hajime no Ippo with all the blue walling of Ippo's comeback. Hmm. I am so happy that I never got into One Piece. Whenever I see it on shorts or in YouTube, I always tell my wife, I'm glad I never got into it. Just the number of the anime alone being, what is it, like over 1,000 episodes or something? And then the manga being like close to 30 years old now, I think. Although I can't really complain about it. Hajime no Ippo started before I was born. So, and it's still going. But when they air the anime in Philippines, I was in maybe just started high school. I couldn't get into it because I didn't like the art style. It was too cartoony. Then over time, as it went, I still didn't watch it, and then now a lot of people are saying it's one of the best, and it's always topping the sales in manga. And I would see of the fights, great animation, but I was at the point where it's too much for me to catch up. That I didn't have the appetite for it. Even now that the animation, some of the fights are amazing, it's still too much of a too much of a slog to go through. Megalobox, I did watch the season one of that, so didn't it was okay. Didn't enjoy it enough to watch the second season. There wasn't enough kind of skill or technique involved with the fights. It was more like, you know, always he has guts, so he won. I like the animation style though, the retro filter they had. Very reminiscent of 90s anime, 80s, 90s. That series animation is amazing. Talking about One Piece, right? There's like a certain style as well where I don't know when it started because I don't follow One Piece, but clips of the Crunchyroll clips would pop up and I would watch them, and yeah, they look amazing. Especially the was it Kizaru or something, the admiral with the light ability. His fight with Luffy was amazing. It's like I wonder if the animation director is the same as some fights in My Hero because it was very similar. And the Saitama and Boros fight, it had that similar lining style and kind of movement style. But whenever I watch it, I always get what's the term? Caught off guard with the sound effects from Dragon Ball because they're from the same studio. My wife and I enjoyed the live action on Netflix. I know it's very different, but it was an enjoyable watch. The actors and characters in that are very likable. Even because is it Yusuf or Yusop? The long nose Tagalog it's tirador. What do you call that in English? Slingshot guy. I don't like that character from the anime. From the ones that I watched back in like early 2000s. I don't know if it's because of the Tagalog dub voice or also his design. So I came in watching the live action kind of expecting to hate that character as well, but he was unlikable at the beginning, I think on purpose, but turned it around. Lead artist of that fight did a lot of Naruto fights. Oh, is it the same one who did the Naruto Sasuke fight at the two statues when they're on top of the water, because there's some there's something in that movement that just very, it's like a signature look. What is this song? I played Legend of Dragoon. This song is not part of Legend of Dragoon. Let's just do anime as usual. All right. And then it's gonna be like this, like that. All right, that looks good. I think right choice on extending it on one side. All right. What else are we watching right now? And my wife. We're resuming Spy Family. We thought the season was done, but turns out it wasn't yet. Manga wise, I just caught up again with One Punch Man after like a year and a half, and that a year and a half break only gave me like 10, 10 or 15 chapters, I think. Although I can excuse the lack of chapters because of the art level. So, One Punch Man with Yusuke Murata. I used to read the webcomic version as well, but I stopped during the Gado fight or Gado arc, and then just started the Yusuke Murata one. I like the latest chapters. Pick at the end of Boros. Yeah, the Boros was iconic. It's really difficult to top that. And I'm just talking about the manga. Because even with the manga, they right now it's Yusuke Murata is famous for rewriting sections. So when my wife and I were reading One Punch, there's like a ninja arc. We read that. We took a break, like a year, resumed it. It was rewritten, so we had to go back again, then get caught up, and then we caught up. The arc wasn't done yet, and then now, after a year and a half, it was rewritten again. So it was rewrote twice. So there were 3 versions total. And I'm pretty sure the Garo arc had a lot of rewrites as well, even the final fight within on it. Is it like this? Small roofs B and C, or stack them so that they form 2 layers in glue. Let's see how it looks on the actual sample image. Sample image shows them as like stacked. They're really just stacked. But Manual, maybe it's just me. I thought there was like a layering or an offset to them, but maybe it's really just stack. Finish your Zaku, man. Have it be your healing project. Or not healing, but breakthrough project. Break through your curse of being stuck in two. Or not finishing threes. Which one should be bottom? Which one should be top? This one's wider. I think I'm applying too much. How am I gonna squeeze this? It's gonna be your commemorative project for them. I don't think they're losing that game of chicken though. Whoever moves first. Wait, look at this effect. I don't know if you were here at the beginning, before I crashed my stream. With the blur, it works on my hand. I thought it would only work on the face. This might be a cool effect if you're like me before when my camera was having trouble focusing on my hand over the manual on the desk. That's why I don't use the paper manual anymore on my desk. But its focus is on my hand, so might be a cool. What's this filter again? I think it's the NVIDIA background blur. But yeah, if you're like have a gunpla part you want to just focus on, accidental discovery. Because I just wanted the background or the view to be blurred for the starting soon stream. Yeah, your camera is pretty good. It focuses fast as well, right? Or refocus. I'll leave it alone. Issue with the manual is that my light reflects off of it. Oh yeah, I was having so much trouble with this same effect with the manual, especially the Gunpla manuals where it's very reflective. I had to cut these corrugated stuff. I had to use a ruler. On camera, it's not as bad, but in person, literally my what do you call this? Light bar, the monitor light bar. it's reflecting directly, at least for me. I couldn't see anything. It was difficult for me to make the markings. Yeah. Thankfully, Ducky gave me the link to the digital manuals. That way I don't have to fumble around with the physical manual. The camera doesn't keep focus on the manual on the desk. And it would actually focus on my hand or whatever I'm holding. Yeah, he's the Michael Jordan of sharing information. It's only occasional, but it's like maximum impact. All right, what's next? Big roof, long roof. All of this and this. Do I cut the excess? Maybe. Glue time once more. 2000 and when was it? 2013. No, 11. Yeah, 2013 Game 6 in Miami. I mentioned it on Bacon Beer Cans stream, when we were talking about NBA. My favorite, one of my favorite moments of that game is that a lot of people already walked out thinking the game was over to avoid traffic. And then when it went to overtime, they were rushing to get back and they weren't allowed to enter again. So they're all angry at the door, begging at security to let them back in. Oh yeah, I was doing it this way earlier. So gooey. What can I use? Because it's not as firm as this. I feel like it would get crushed by my tumbler. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that for now. Remember being at Chili's watching that game? It was erupted with a great looking game. Yeah, it's typical Miami thing. Traffic. Oh yeah, you're in Miami, right? Or Florida, or either way, you're in that area. I think it's pretty spot on. How often can you say even A&A is doing that now? Because I reshared it to him a couple of streams ago. Just the workflow. I mean, it's not just a workflow. The stream itself is affected. So it's not just the hobbyist. All right, what's the next step? Well, I'll wait for that one. But I don't know what this is. This eight 18 and a half on the bottom right corner, and also the two things. Glue the wood to the back. Enter tree. What are you talking about? Anyway, what browser do you guys use? I use Chrome. I'm stuck with Chrome, even though it's so bad. Well, not so bad, but Mozilla. You used Mozilla back in high school? Uh, Up to maybe early college. AOL? Wait, isn't AOL the messenger? AOL. Isn't that the messenger one? Or is that the famous dial-up noise? Solra, how old are you? I feel like you're too young to remember the dial-up part. AIM. I see. Aren't you too young for dial-up? 30. So we're like 6, 7 years apart. I guess you started using computer very early then. It's this glue the wood to the back of two. Quadra, yeah. What is this? No. This. This is E. I mean, not E. E. It pronounces as E. Oh, it's this. 45 by 80. 45 by 80. Where's my ruler? Nope, not this. Wait, isn't there supposed to be two of them? There's supposed to be two of them. Oh, so it's this. It's these two. What's the 16 then? This is ki. Ki means tree. I don't know what this. Naka? Inside? And glue the wood to the back of two. What's two? The roof? Small roof. ABC is a little long, but cut it in balanced way. What are you talking about? The app says it's geet, so be key. I don't get what it's trying to say though. So it's these two. Is that the wood that's supposed to go in between? Metrical. What's the other one then? Is it supposed to be this? Is this supposed to be this? This piece. What's the 18 and a half? 18, 18, 18 and a half. What? For now, I'm just gonna glue this on. Is it all the way to the end? I think. This song is from Samurai X or Rurouni Kenshin, but in my head, it sounds a lot like the Digimon opening song. So sometimes I would hear this, oh, it's a Digimon song. So I've been doing Duolingo for 235 days now. And it hasn't taught me any of the anime phrases yet. Naruhodo, Hayaku, Kuros. Taught me Tomodachi though. What else hasn't it taught me? Tatakai. Yeah. Leave it. No. I'm still stuck on this though. What's a 16? 16? Oh, the wood underneath. So this supposed to cut it by 16s? Why 16? Why not 15? 16? Why is it short? It does look short on the image. So just the front half of it. Mm. But is it this or this smaller one? Would this be used somewhere else later? I'm not sure if it's this or this. It's so close. I want to say if I had to bet, it would be this. But the image doesn't make it clear. Mine. Change. Hey, why is this in my playlist? I don't like. Give it a chance. There's 16 apart. How long though? Did I just watch something on YouTube instead of following this manual that's clearly not designed to be translated? What's this thing say? About the notation, indicates color straight back represents something cut further. So it's this 178. Yeah, 178. Supposed to cut it at 28, 28, 34, 74. I need to get my pencil and my gardening scissors. Bear back. It doesn't clearly say where they go. Each cut would go. This sucks. Uh, 28, 3, 40, 56, 34, 80, 90, and then 74. And double check. 28, 28, 34, 74. 74.
Hindi yung iba na lumikit ang tingin ng mata. What's my iba ng ibig sabihin? Tawag yan sa mga ko ay kita. Ang klaro do
Access.
pag sa'yo ako sagot ng telepono pinaka sa pang parents ko na makakakin so this girl is in love with you. This guy is in love with you.
Or
Pag-di sa'yo.
I still don't know where to use these.
Ang sabi pa rin, please have a friend. You can be bad. Kailangan naman,
I must be missing something here.
sa'yo.
What? I can't see anything. Did I just check YouTube? I just time to check YouTube. Oh, there's a lot of them. 11 years ago. What? Not even following the manual. Going straight. So these two. Oh! Could have done that. More? Even it up. What's the base? Yeah, I should follow this. Stop struggling with the manual. Any cotton buds? I was hoping I could figure it out in the manual, but I can't. I'm not even sure even if for like a Japanese fluent would be able to figure it out. The images are all over the place. All right, so the baseboard is supposed to be 70 by 130. That one. All right. This is the base. I'm assuming the other one is the back wall. Side wall, 35 by 85. All right, so it's these two. What is that? What? It's short on purpose. I see. All right, just do it one step at a time. One piece at a time. Got a cash. All right. These aside. Back with the glue. Wait, what? It's extra. His isn't extra. Why? No. Oh, it's not the base. It's the back wall. I see. So he's doing the wall, not the floor. Got it. Got it. Yep. It doesn't get me. Not too much or too little. Who knows? I'll use this. That did not work. That light went up. Oh, I have that. I have that now too. How do I do that? Let me go to my pitch. Is it? There we go. Ha! Can't remember who gifted me the sub, but thanks to that person. That's a good one. Definitely too much. I have too much on my desk. I'm unable to can. By the way, the light is your backlog getting worse or better? Considering holidays. A&A just did another unboxing. I feel like I just did one last month. Really hope it sticks. I'm only using Elmer's glue. And then I have the manual. Don't need that anymore. Oh, it does dots and then spread them out. Right. These two, like so. Oh, like add-ons. Is it the water decals? Open up. Hmm? One was close to make the MGSD Barbatos to Lupus Rex. Is that the only difference on the Barbatos? Barbatos? Barbados. Barbatos. How do you pronounce that? I say Barbatos. I want to say Barbatos, but that doesn't sound right either. If I was Japanese, I would pronounce it as Barubatosu. Gandamu. Barubatosu. You have that too? Not the addiction, the clause. Are you talking about the email? I'm so slow.
I really listen, baby. Yeah. I ain't gotta go with a boat, but I can float your boat. So listen, baby. Yeah. You get a dose of dope, you go for some more. So listen, baby. Yeah. When I want you there, I want you there. Yeah.
Alright. What is next? What? Did I do that now too? Oh, I see, I see. Alright, let's do some cutting then. Is this good now? I really hope all these glue would be enough and not fall apart as I put more stuff on it. I'm gonna put away some stuff for a bit. Anything else I can put away? I guess only this. Be right back. I should just add a voice command, huh, to this BRB thing. What do I use? What phrase do I use though to make it go away? I'm back. I feel like I would say I'm back by accident. I am back. I have returned. Any exact zero blade. Song's loud. Maybe it's just my speaker. Is my music too loud for you guys? I need a ruler. Maybe I should cut it out broadly first. This thing's bent at the tip. Oh, yeah, this thing's bent at the tip. Wow. When did I bend this? Hold on. Let me just throw it away. Hindi ba? And that. Well, I opened this. Yeah. There's so much blade inside. I can't remember how that one got bent. What does this? I can't read kanji. Inner wall. All right, let's start with that one since that's the one we need. I don't know how AWOL can freehand these things. He says it. He can do it with experience and being okay with not doing it perfectly, but looks perfect to me, and he does it like it's nothing. Whatever that guy is smoking, it has some magical benefits. What? Same. I'm using a ruler, but I'm still off. Right. He glued it on the back. Oh, I applied it on the wood instead of the paper. Interesting. What? Okay, so just around. It's a little uneven. Oh no, lumps! I should have spread them out. I forgot. Is it too late? Need some on the edge too. Back wall is so messy. But we can hit it with some. It is what it is. Where is it from? The bottom. So after this side, I'm gonna remove this tape. Mm. So tape, interesting texture. Glued and thread gloss. Whatever glue is using, it's thick. I need to remember to only apply it on this wood, not on the bar, not over here. Right. Hmm. What does he have too? I'm calling that. Should I cut now or wait for it? Let's wait for a bit. Why is it not cutting through? Hmm. Interesting. So it's meant to look like a drywall. Leave it for a bit and then cut. What is next after that? Oh, he did his back wall worse than I did. This I did already. So I did it correctly. Oh, he applied it before painting it. I guess I didn't really need to paint it either because it's gonna get covered, but oh, he did it differently. That on top thing. I'm pretty sure that's not on the. It's not how it was in the manual. Yep, doesn't say anything like that in the manual. Very nice. Doesn't even look like that. Yeah, it doesn't look like that. No, I did it correctly. I think he's doing extra stuff. Uh, the other day, I treated this as a stain. Mix it with water. Yeah, this is so clean. Probably because there were no water involved, like mine. You can always repaint it later. Although weathering effect kind of look. What happened? Let's get back to that. I think I can cut. The nice. Don't think we'll need this again. Extra stuff. Where did I put the extras? Here for now. And I cut this excess. Might mess it up. Annoying though. Try. Not bad, but not good. So after that, I did the corrugated stuff, which I did already, and then paint it. So it's that stick thing. Where did that come from? Am I missing stuff? Oh, it's these. These. I see. I'm back on the roof. I see, I see. Okay. Why is this so taped up? There's the battle theme. Batteru. Batteru 1. Literally titled Battle 1. But why is it in loan words? In katakana. Batteru 1. I'm having my own battles over here with this tape. Can I just rip it open? Actually, no, because I'm going to be playing this soon. I don't want to get sick of it. Let's go Final Fantasy now. Right? Tsundere. Open, please. There's one long one. Why? This is the, this is the menu music, right? Who wrapped this? My wife's on her way home. Alright. Are these all the same length? They are. 3, 6, 9, 11. Then one extra long one. How many? What? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's all on the roof. All here. So this one, it's on one end. Is it? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 16 apart from center. 16 apart. Alright. Close enough. There's 3 in each, right? Yeah, just 3 in each. What map is this in the game? This music. The meeting. Is the meeting between Zidane and Dagger or what? And the same thing? Oh no, I'm pressing too much. Right. Then glue again. Baby's theme. Oh, that's why it's so familiar. Especially if you ever tried the jumping rope minigame. Never thought I'd be using Elmer's glue again. Like it's a little uneven, no? It is. When are they gonna remaster this game? Although, does it need to be remastered? Given the art style? I remember struggling with the final boss. The not the story final boss, the secret boss. I think it took me like 2 or 3 hours, just like the whole afternoon, because I was severely underleveled. Because I didn't grind the whole game. Alright. Back then, you can't really just look up guides on the internet, look up Reddit. You just figure it out or trust me, bro system amongst your friends in school. Like all the ultimate weapons. It was like, trust me, you do this and that, here and there. Excalibur 2 though is such a BS requirement to get. You have to like be almost at the end of the game under like 8 hours or something. Something unreasonable, especially in your first playthrough. Oh, this is the mini game during the theater part where you're pretend fighting. Vamos a flamenco. It's like where you need to hit the buttons on beat while play fighting. I think you get money or item. You get the 100. I always get the 100. I'm nerdy like that. Some glue stuck on my ruler. Yo, what up? How was Guild Wars? What level are you now? Is that the game from like mid 2000s? Is that the old game? It was back in the Philippines. Like I was always fascinated by their posters. Like the art on their posters was amazing. Plastered all over internet cafes. This was during like late high school, early college. Same client, free upgrade. Why would they? Because they have a new game, right? Two? Let me check. I feel like I still see that on Steam page, on the store page from time to time. Oh, Winter Sale's on. I only have 3 games on my wish list though. Ooh. So I have Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, No Rest for the Wicked, from the same developers of Ori and the Blind Forest, and Clear Obscure. So Warhammer is 60% off. But I know they're going to be releasing a new DLC. I'm waiting for, I think this is supposed to be the final DLC. So I'm waiting for that so I can just buy the bundle. And then No Rest for the Wicked is still in beta or early access. Clear Obscure, 10%. Should I buy that now? All right. Let that dry. And now this. Which end though? So it's the back. It's supposed to be on the front. remakes remake remake a lot of money. The size is the strongest drug. Yeah, that's true. I mean, just look at the movies. Everything's a remake, reimagined, live action. All right, what's the instruction in this one? 18 and a half from the side and then 18 everywhere else. It's an odd number to go on. Enhance, re-enhance. Although I find it odd for that old of a game to get like a new content, especially when there's a newer one that's currently ongoing. Oh yeah, that's what I was looking out for. Yeah, Guild Wars 2, still ongoing. Was there a lot of players still on the first one for them to kind of put the effort in that? OSRS? What is OSRS? Well, classic. EQ2. Class. What's EQ2? Old school RuneScape. Oh, I think my nephew used to play that. Or maybe it was EverQuest. Which one's the 2D anime Facebook game looking one? That's what he used to play. Like, he would show me, this was back in like early 2010s. He would show me his stuff, like his weapons. I was like, I play MMOs, but I couldn't get what he was doing. Adventure Quest, maybe? Not Maple Story, let me Google. Yeah, maybe, yeah, no, yeah, definitely Adventure Quest. Hmm. But I think it was big back then because there's so many players whenever I see him playing it. Maple Story, a lot of my college friends used to play that one. I couldn't get into it. I was already drowning in my Dota 2 addiction that time. How the heck do I get 18 and a half? Why is it so specific? Is that close enough? And then 18 in betweens. There's supposed to be 5. Why is it so specific? Were you actively playing that game or you also just got back because of the update? I don't know where our pencil sharpener is. Actually, it's closer to 19, but we'll live with it. Is that my mark? What is that? That's not my mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Somebody's lying. It doesn't add up. They lied, and not so much recently because it was. Have you not tried the new one? Oh, I'm not. It's their measurement callout accounts for the thickness of each piece, so it's not center to center. That's why it doesn't add up. What are they on? What are they smoking? The heck? Same thing here. Doesn't matter though. All right, I'll do one and then measure from there. Seems like that's the case. So 18 and a half, more like 19, but what else? Do I need to redo the other one? Like Wild or so classic? What's what's better than the old one? What is it that you prefer? Get that dry and then 18. So I'm gonna need to wrap up soon for dinner. And there is different. I mean, more challenging. I see. I see. I mean, look at me playing music from Final Fantasy IX. Something about that nostalgia. Are you gonna be streaming again later? Are you done for the day? Um, Scheming. I feel like you're up to no good if that's said to you. Oh, you're scheming. But if you just say, I need to figure out a scheme, doesn't sound so bad. Doesn't sound sinister, but if you rephrase it, I'm scheming. All right. Should I redo these, knowing how messed up they made the instructions? I think you're meant to not make the ship mess quota. As long as you stream the condition of not needing it. Wait, what's a dead shadow? I don't know that. So seen apart. Is it that bad that it's way off? Oh, it's on there. From Space Pirate Cat. No. Wait, is that an anime? It's in there. I mean, it's on there. I thought it would be weaker. Man, Elmer's glue. They mean business. Look at his smug face. Damn. My bad. I didn't know your game, Elmers. Yeah, it's in there. I was worried about it being flimsy. Damn. Is that the old anime? Space Pirate Captain. Oh yeah, it's the old anime. I used to watch this in the. They showed it on weekends morning in Philippines. It always bothered me though. Why, like, why would you have a boat design in space? What's the point of that? It's there. I want to fix it. Well, not fix it, but slightly correct it. When these, whoever made this instruction, I wonder if this is just how they do it in Japan. Their dimension callouts. So the 16 are not center to center. It's really part to part, so you have to do it one at a time. Because they're not calling out. If they called this out, the thickness of the bar, it would have clicked to me, but that way it did not. They'll close the door. What's the end date? 25th? They did? 2013. That's what it was. I thought it was like a fan art or the game when I was checking Google Images. I don't remember this bird. Was it in the anime? Although to be fair, I barely remember the anime at this point. Oh, it was there. Although this looks newish. Where's the bird? Show me the bird. What's happening with that neck? What can that bird eat? What? His hair looks thicker than that. I guess we'll have to leave it as like that. It doesn't come off, and I don't want to rip it. I might have to wrap it up here. I'm glad though that I just followed a YouTube video instead of continuing to struggle with this manual. Again, it wasn't like the ramen one where you can kind of get by with a translation. This translating it barely helps. The lack of callouts, the layout. Yeah, I was trying to kind of see if I can do it with just a manual, but I can't. I just keep getting stuck. And I don't want to do this incorrectly. Good thing there's like a perfectly fine YouTube video, set of YouTube videos for this. I was trying to do that, Becky, but in honor of the kid, you know, I throw away my silly, not pride, but stubbornness of sticking to the manual. Because the manual is one of the most, one of the worst ones I've seen. Like I've made manuals for medical devices. I've reviewed some of them, had to approve some of them. So I know what it takes to make a well-made manual that can be understood by, nurse and doctors on the fly. This ain't it. Right. Call it here. Thanks for spending some time with me. I'll stream again on the weekend, because I'll be out tomorrow. Deluxe Ducky. Ducky, you have so many bot names now. Dicky Ducky, Deluxe Ducky. Dicky Ducky can be the sarcastic, harsh bot. Deluxe Ducky can be the sophisticated, fancy words bot. Right. Well, yeah, I was gonna say what a nice song, but too early. All right. Thank you. Bye.